recording this is where I recorded Mr. Bliss 97.7 FM a long time ago. It's popular song is popular in Asia and America. People know it, and Canada. Recorded by a guy named John Beatty. He used to play with a band called, and then people changed his name for different reasons. I don't know. They're metal. I give him the credit for recording it. I don't listen to it anymore because it's at the time it was significant. Now it's not to me. Old song in the 80s, but it seems to be popular. It was done in the studio in their studio atmosphere. So if you're interested in that song, people ask it for it all the time. I knew it was going to be one of those songs that come back to haunt me. People would keep asking to hear it. But I'm going to promenade through the park here a little bit and take a quick look as we leave the radio station. Maybe I'll take a tour in there someday for you. And come to this monument where I remember my Uncle James, who fought the Second World War, and my grandfather, who I call Pop. And we're going to look at this monument. Now, 1918, Battle of Cyprus. Can hardly read that anymore. I guess I'll have to do something with Cambrai. I'll have to do something with that side of the monument. Get a good look at the park and everything here. Let's take a quick look. It's quite nice, eh? They keep it nice here. One thing I'll say about the city, at least keeps this part nice. There's a monument across the street. We'll talk about it another time, maybe. This is the one I'm interested in, if you can still hear me. Now, the veterans come here sometimes, Veteran Day. And, of course, it goes into this monument is dedicated to war veterans, etc. The men were very good unto us and were not hurt. They were a wall unto us both day and night. In memoriam requiescent in pace. Okay. 1914 was World War I to 1918. That's the one my grandfather, who I call Pop, fought in. 1939, which he mentions right next to it. World War II to 1945, which was my Uncle James fought in. Across from there, we have this monument, 1950 to 1953, Korea. We're now still at war with Korea, North Korea, still going on. A lot to say about that. Trump's now trying to make a deal and push the Koreans to getting rid of their nukes. Doesn't look like they're going to do that, North Korea. They have memories of the States, and of course China protected them at one point in the past. Now Trump's trying to make a deal with China. So we'll see what's going to go on with that war, because they have weapons aimed at Canada and America, which they say they don't go anywhere. These weapons, they say, but you never know what they can do. Of course, and they fired some in Japan in the past. The States Japan's under the States protection deals. So you never know what's going to happen there with that North Korean war, that's for sure. We're in that one now as of 2017. So the problems in North Korea haven't ended. United Nations Peacekeepers, we will remember them, it says there. And right next to that, it says Canadian Merchant Navy. And last but not least, there's still a lot of wars not mentioned, Syria and other things, but this is a monument. 2001, Afghanistan to 2011. And a friend of mine who passed away a number of years ago, his son went to Afghanistan twice, came back a little out of shape, been out of shape after his return. He hasn't gone back since, but he's much better now as far as I understand. His father died, but he was in that war. So anyway, I just thought this monument might be of interest to people. Maybe I talked a little too fast here, but we can see that the North Korean wars is still going on. We know that one. And of course, we see what's going on in Syria. Sad. We don't know what's going to happen out of all this stuff yet. Of course, Russia protects Syria, and the States has gone in there, and Putin likes Trump. I don't think Hillary would have been a good idea for Americans. I just don't. Maybe she had some good ideas in the back of her head or whatever, but, Trump was the guy. He's the only one the Democrats and the Republicans couldn't buy off, I guess, because he's already a billionaire. Has his own agenda. There's no real ideology in Trump, so you can't follow him as far as an ideology goes. People say he's got no depth, but I think he's a man. He does have depth, and he is the president, so that's the way it goes, like it or not. So I just want to point out this monument, and I don't have any political take on anything to tell anybody here. It's quite nice, the garden here, isn't it? Yeah. And the Canadian flag. Okay, I'm done.